Hey guys, I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber Frost from Kyuujin, and today we are back at you guys with Loki. Episode 4 of season 2.
Yes, in French, because we have it in French, the title, it's The Heart of the TVA, this episode. Maybe we'll see what's at, what was the idea behind the TVA to begin with, because now we're stuck with a variant of He Who Remains, and this variant is still young compared to, the one we saw last season. He's full of ideas. He's found this book, the guidebook about the TVA, which Renslayer gave him, because that's the plan of He Who Remains. We think he might just he wants to groom him to become the next him and take over the TVA so that he can, get control back. But right now, he's pretty clueless about the whole thing. He's got his ideas, like I said. We have him on our side, and he's told Sylvie that he is capable of making his own choices. So hopefully he stays on our side.
He doesn't give up like almost serial maniac vibe.
No, just an inventor with a lot of passion for what he's doing.
He seemed nice, even though he doesn't do partnership. He said so.
But we're bringing him back to the TVA so he can help us save the whole place. And Renslayer has been sent to the end of time with the corpse of He Who Remains, and she's got Miss Minute with her. And Miss Minute has secrets, one of which is about Renslayer.
I'm guessing that she might be a daughter or a wife or something.
And you know what else? The idea that came to me when I edited last episode, she also could be a variant of He Who Remains.
Oh! True.
That would have been
like Sylvie's a variant of Loki.
So but I don't know, because why would he trust her more than anyone else? It could be his daughter. It could be a variant of himself. It could be something else.
But I'm leaning toward the variant of himself.
We will see. So yeah, let's jump in this episode and see if we can save the TVA. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more of these episodes, and check out our Patreon for the full-length reactions, you guys.
Right. In the meantime, let's go. It's beautiful.
So
he wasn't always alone.
He had a queen, an empress.
Well, daughter, wife, variant. Could have been all of that.
Clone is a variant, same thing.
Although we have heard that she was with him in the beginning, and if she forgot that.
Almost ready.
Yeah, that's her.
A utopia at the end of time.
For us.
Daughter. I'm sure that's his daughter.
Well, they could have been a couple too.
You are quite a marvel. I will be proud to lead with you. You made a difference in this war. Thank you for being on my team.
Okay, no daughter. Yeah, love her.
The TVA awaits our commands.
So he had a queen.
No ketchup.
Or he planned on, gave her ideas that she was gonna rule by his side.
But he never went.
See you soon.
He never came.
Yeah, made her forget.
Erase her memories. Erase all their memories.
If you say so.
I assumed that she remembered the creation of the TVA and him, but yeah, okay.
I helped win.
It was you who commanded the army.
So he built this little tower, and while he sat on his throne, I continued to do all the work to keep him there.
You have been used.
She's gonna be pissed.
What are you proposing?
Can you switch
We
sides?
don't need him.
Oh,
Maybe we never did.
Miss Minute.
Miss Minute has been a backstabbing bitch since the beginning.
Again, what's that saying that, well, I don't remember the saying in English and stuff, but if there is a quote that says, don't piss off a woman because she will come back and haunt you for the rest of time. I mean, technically she was done dirty, just like when she was trying to match with him. Like, they connected, but he left her behind because he doesn't do partnership. If he's a variant, there's a good chance that that's the same reason why he didn't keep her by his side back then.
Probably, yeah.
What do you want with me?
Just for you to help.
Come with us, and we'll show you.
Houston, we have a problem.
I'm from Chicago. Friend, I don't trust anyone. Oh, it's a party. Hello. You all want me, Ms. Ravona, the clock lady monster thing wants me.
Monster,
I
yeah.
should have some say.
He's a man in demand.
You should have some say, but do it quick, because,
That's your loon, and you're the only one who can help us fix it.
good. Tell her at least some details about what's going on so we can make the right decision.
He's gonna be Ouroboros.
Yes.
Victor?
Yo, Ouroboros! I'm your biggest fan!
Everyone is in awe in front of him.
Ouroboros.
Or
Shake my hand right now.
you wrote the TVA handbook.
Yes, I did. But I learned everything I know from a brilliant 19th century inventor named Victor Timely. We have the resources. What have we?
They're both in awe.
So if your work is based on his work and his work is based on your work, exactly which came first?
It's like a snake eating its own tail.
Mr. Ouroboros
Don't ask too many questions. It
inscribed
hurts the brain.
We have a plan. Casey, here's a model I mocked up of the loo. It's not to scale. I only got one coat of paint on there.
He's a perfectionist.
I'm honestly embarrassed that Victor is here to see it.
Okay, I think you're being a little hard on yourself, Phoebe. It looks great.
He's got the greatest, maquette, physically, and he's still embarrassed. Oh, my heart.
The throughput multiplier into the launcher and launch it towards the loom, where it will scale the loom's capacity to manage the backlog of branches. But there's one gigantic problem. There's much more temporal radiation out here than there was when you went out there, Mobius.
So more skin peeling off your body,
Loki's really gonna have to.
spaghetti.
Why is it suddenly me having to have it?
Because he's not going back. He won't have his skin ripped off his body.
Just because it isn't you, it isn't necessarily me.
Listen, guys.
We don't have
Got you
that.
shaved.
It's wearing a helmet. It doesn't look like anyone.
I just don't think it's me.
It doesn't matter who it is, but this person needs to be super fast.
Okay.
There's another problem.
Something's wrong.
He's got the means now. He can
Our
just let his
throughput
brain
multiplier
work.
does not yet work.
Why?
The loom's temporal decay outpaces your multiplier's throughput capabilities. I had the same problem with my loom
Good thing we took that before we left.
until I made this.
Thank you.
It'll work.
Integrating them would take a long time.
If anyone can, it's you and me.
I mean, these two together are invincible.
I am loving this. I just hope nothing bad happens to them, or that he doesn't turn into his actual future self with the same ideas.
Pie. Everything is turning to shit. And you want to leave it to them while we go and have some pie.
Yeah, that's how he does things.
It's a great idea. Doesn't matter that the branches are dying. You found out you're a variant, and you haven't even looked, have you?
We're bringing that back, yeah.
Timelines are just lines on a monitor. Doesn't matter if you disappear, because you've never bothered to look if one of them was yours.
Are we gonna look into his timeline?
She's got a good point.
He does. He is afraid.
I'm on her side with that. It's funny, the whole pie thing, but
That's his coping mechanism.
So are you gonna
Yeah.
say anything?
What do you want? Your help. If we have to fight to defend this place from Renslayer, can we trust you? Help us? We'll talk. How can I trust you?
how can we trust you? Fuck off.
Yeah.
We may not see eye to eye on most things, but I care about this place, these people. So do you. Trust that.
Good point.
What if they don't go for it?
Go and help Mobius keep an eye on Timely.
Usually when people's goals align, they tend to help each other, right? Usually.
Pies everywhere.
Have you tried one? Maybe you can have a illumination, an idea.
About Mobius, he's just trying to see in the dark like the rest of us. I asked for your help, and you walked away.
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
I'm
you
here,
did.
aren't I?
It took you too much time.
You're only here because you couldn't kill him.
Couldn't do it. Timely just looked so scared. He who remains wasn't scared.
Maybe he's just different.
I think he had made his peace. He who remains
Years ago, my
with dying.
brother was banished from Asgard.
Oh, we're going back a long time.
Yeah.
When he came back, he was changed somehow. I thought it was weakness, that he'd gone soft.
Self-care she killed.
You spared Timely's life, and because of that, the TVA and those timelines will survive. Those people will survive. You spared their lives too.
This Loki really needs to meet Thor.
Putting a lot of faith in those three back there.
That's all he can do. Sometimes you gotta trust people.
What if you are wrong to believe that this place can be any better?
Then what's the hope? Like,
It would just be easier to burn this place down and start from scratch.
Sure. Annihilating is easy.
Man,
You should talk to your old self, Loki.
he's literally talking to a variant of himself.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Damn, you've changed so
Oh.
much.
You're gonna make her cry.
He's right though.
So Timely can save the TVA. We hope that the TVA turns into something good.
Or maybe make sure.
We hope that Timely doesn't turn into He Who Remains or someone worse.
You can
There's a
help.
lot of hoping, Loki.
This is the best option we have.
You're gonna bring him behind the curtain, show him all of this, and then just send him home.
Maybe that's a good thing. We can watch him, protect him.
Interfere for good. Heard that one before.
You can't give people free will and then just walk away, Sylvie. Now, for better or for worse, the timelines are free. It's up to us to protect them. It's up to us to do better than He Who Remains.
Sounds like whatever we do, we're playing God.
Yeah, a little bit. I both like and don't like what he's saying, because he's basically saying that the TVA as a whole will be He Who Remains. But the point is still the same. You're controlling people's lives. You're just allowing a lot more people to live. So like it's both good and still meh.
I think that no matter the outcome, if you let those branches die because you don't want to interfere, you're playing God.
There's no answer.
If you interfere to save those lives, to protect them, you're playing God. Same thing both ways.
There's no good answer. There's always going to be something weird.
B15 has integrity. I don't need to agree with her to know that.
I don't trust B15, so I...
Oh, fuck off.
Oh no, no, no.
Where's
Oh,
B15?
shit.
She's setting in place her plan to control the TVA. But if we work together, we can stop her.
Yeah, and who's going to be in control after?
The only thing you want to protect is yourself, Ravona.
I've been gone mere days. And this place is hours away from becoming a crater in the cosmos. Is that what you want?
Way to simplify things.
Anyone who joins me right here will have a life on the timeline if they want it.
You can't trust her.
I thought you could see the bigger picture.
Oh, she's fucking evil. Is she gonna kill them all?
I think, yeah.
For the first time, I finally am seeing the bigger picture.
Please stop.
You made a rather impressive life for yourself on the timeline. Don't you want it back?
Bradley, look at me.
Damn.
You're better than a shadow actor of Hollywood, man.
Life on the timeline was that good, huh?
Oh shit, oh shit.
How does it feel, knowing that all of us here would rather die than follow you out that door?
Miss
Look at
Minute
her.
is fucking enjoying
Oh,
it.
fucking hell.
Can we destroy that?
She's a psychopath. Fuck.
It's the fact that they didn't do this quickly too. She enjoyed that pain. Oh, yeah.
We need to get rid of Miss Minute. Like, she's all evil.
I hope you feel bad about that shit, man.
Is it worth it to just be on Broadway? Is it worth it?
And like, still there's no saying that that's actually what's gonna happen for you.
You're alone now. She won't let you go.
Didn't think I was gonna feel bad for dogs and her people, but I do. Yeah, they're not showing us, but I'm imagining like a shit ton of blood all over the place. Oh, bitch.
We need to take her down. We're not gonna win this if she's there.
How do we take her down, though she's an AI who can control herself?
He created her.
Not yet.
Or a version of him created her. He can find a way to destroy her.
He's looking to make sure he's drinking.
The mysteries of life.
Oh no. Fuck. No!
Oh! Is he gonna be the one to prune Loki?
Maybe?
All the files have been corrupted in real time.
Miss Minute.
She's not thinking, because like, bitch, this would help you too. You don't want that to disappear. And she's thinking of always on herself.
Docs and her team are dead. It's gotta be Renslayer.
Is the multiplier ready?
Theoretically, but without timing, it doesn't matter. Without his aura, I can't open the blast doors. We're locked.
Oh, fuck.
Sit.
Oh, shit.
You're gonna tell us where to find your device.
We don't have time. It could definitely be the moment.
That's the moment, yeah.
Yep, okay.
Okay,
She's trying to slow us down.
take the stairs.
So yeah, so we're gonna come full circle now.
Good, because we definitely need someone to prune him.
Yeah, that's it. I love those moments at a Back to the Future, you know? I gotta think about it.
We have a lot of Lokis.
It's like Harry Potter. You know when he did his Patronus?
Yeah, it's a good thing it's him too, because now Sylvie's not gonna be stuck with someone else. I love how they're making this a big moment, but we guessed that in episode 1, so like...
Sylvie, it's not what you think. He was me, I was him. 2 different timelines.
Told you it was gonna happen.
I'm him. Don't be scared. Don't kill me, please.
I promise you this will make sense.
You need to watch like 2 or 3 episodes for that.
Is it Miss Minute, maybe?
Hello, Loki.
7 days.
I want to play a game. Hello?
About time. What's taking you guys so long?
Make it all fucking mysterious.
Oui, bonjour, je vous appelle notre assurance politique d'automobile.
Miss Minute is sabotaging everything and slowing us down.
I could take her offline if I reboot the system.
What is it gonna
We'll
do?
lose the entire safety system.
What are we gonna lose?
The dampeners that prevent people from using magic at the
What
TVA.
is he doing?
We would have to turn that off too.
I can't have access.
Bitch, bye.
I only have moments like Victor. I need to tell you. I need to tell you.
Yes.
You'll never be him.
It's fine, we don't want another him.
Miss Minute.
That was the first one.
I'm glad that it will never be him.
It was meant as an insult, but I'm taking it as a compliment. Thank you.
It's new.
Hopefully he does too.
Now you got 2 Lokis with powers.
In the recap we saw them use that blast of power.
What do you say, X5? Fancy a rematch?
Bitch, yeah. We're coming. They're making this like a horror movie.
X5?
Come here for a second. Come here.
What is going on?
I didn't think I'd see you again so soon.
Let's go.
Bye, bitch.
Welcome, he who remains.
Okay, now who's going?
They need to hurry up.
Who's going?
I'll do it.
It should be me.
No, you don't have to do this.
It's this
But I do.
machine.
Something wrong could happen.
I just hope that he doesn't die.
The fact that it's him though also leaves up in the air a lot of possibilities.
Time is gonna change. The TV is gonna change. He's someone who is ready to dirty his hand.
Why would the TV change? It's
No.
it's there already.
I mean, the other one. Let Ravana do all the work. Stay in his tower.
Oh, you mean this one is different
Yeah.
already?
Yeah. He's going on the ground.
Yeah. He's becoming a hero. Oh,
Come on, man, you can do it. Don't become great cheese. No! Too nice. No! He became spaghetti? What the fuck? You're fucking kidding me.
so what?
What do we do? What do we do?
They're gods. Can they go?
Is he dead? The temporal radiation is just too high.
I don't know.
What the fuck do we do?
It's over. What? Can we go back in time in some sort of way? Guys, can we do something? Dude.
No.
He jumped. No, I think he jumped.
You think?
I don't know. Please?
No, fuck you, guys, no! What the fuck? Are you kidding me? Goodness.
Okay, so the TVA
Seriously, guys, this episode had such a really doom and glow atmosphere.
Yes,
to
because
it.
the doom was right there.
Yeah, doom was
And
there.
I mean, it's interesting because in a way it's a hero TV show. We always assume everything is gonna go well.
Fine.
We always assume the good guys are gonna win. So for them to do that, yeah, it's completely shocking because I don't think I've ever really. Well, no, it's not true. We've seen a couple of hero movies here and there where the good guys lose, but it doesn't happen often. So I never saw that coming. In a way, I am also pretty happy we got to see the phenomenon of the spaghetti losing the skin thing. But
It became spaghetti.
his skin was ripped off his skin. We saw like his muscles and shit. What Mobius was fearing, no skin. Like, yeah, that just happened.
But I mean,
Poor guy.
That's not the end. I mean, everything will just disappear with every MCU movie.
In the, I don't know, like, technically, the only way I could see them surviving this is if Loki goes back in time somehow. Like, he jumps in time again. We never really knew why he did that in the first place. We stopped it from happening, but...
I mean, the first time that Sylvie pushed him through the door, he was kind of disconnected. So, but they fixed that.
Yeah, no, so I'm like, technically he's not supposed to be able to jump, but that's the only way. I'm like, I can't think of another
Or
way
maybe-
unless another He Who Remains shows up and saves them, but...
Unless this reaction caused the same effect and he jumped through them because of this.
Because, like, there's no... It's not even about, like, oh, maybe we have time to do something. No, the explosion is there. He was crying. It's over. So unless he jumped through time, there's nothing else.
Like I said, maybe the explosion will cause the same effect again. Maybe.
In any case, Victor's death, I did not see that coming, but...
I'm sad.
I'm sad too, because like you said, he was already on a path completely different from that of He Who Remains. He was choosing to do things himself, like you said,
Yeah.
that's good. And he was becoming a hero, was doing the right thing. He felt it was his responsibility because it was his machine, even though he's not technically the one who made it. It's his ideas,
Yeah,
it's a
but
variant
if
of him.
something went wrong, he knows how it works, so he could adjust and do it correctly, but he didn't have any time.
It felt like a hero moment that was cut really, really short. It's sad.
He did look good in that suit for a second.
He was likable, and I'm sad he has to go this way. In a way, we could have seen that coming because we talked last episode about how the fact there are variants is the proof that people can make different choices. Loki, Sylvie being a good example of that as well. They're meant to be villains, but they can change their destiny. They can become someone else. So just like that, it's not because he was He Who Remains that he wasn't human to begin with. Even Ouroboros, said, oh, I learned everything I know from this man in the 19th century. Like, even He Who Remains was human, like, came from a place where he was normal with, bright ideas and stuff. He was fine in the beginning, and then his time alive changed him. His experiences changed him. So yeah, if you pick him in the beginning, before all of that, there's a chance he's going to make a different choice, and at least he got the time to make it before he died, but yeah. If we can go back in time and stop that from happening, maybe he can survive.
I mean, when should we go back to have enough time to correct the problem?
I don't know.
Because
anytime.
Even when Mobius went to save Loki, it was pretty thin. It was pretty strong.
Yeah, it's true that what we need to do is stop that before the radiations become too strong. So we would need to go back quite a bit, at least beginning of show, beginning of season, at the very least, and then maybe a couple episodes after that. But this episode, it was already too late, I think, so... Damn. But like it would make sense that we're gonna go back because I felt that Renslayer and Miss Minute's deaths were too quick. Renslayer, she didn't have a proper send off, I feel like.
Yeah.
So it would make sense that we would bring her back somehow. So I'm expecting we still have
But
2 episodes.
technically, she was sent to the all or nothing place.
Yeah, but like
where
technically it's death. You're not supposed to come back from there.
No.
So we'll see. I'm thinking we're gonna go back and hopefully undo a lot of the shit that was done this episode. Even just Dox's crew and herself like dying, that's crazy. I cannot forgive. I know that Brad and Ravonna seemed to be uneasy with the whole what was happening. Miss Minute enjoyed it.
She was really fun with it.
Yeah, we need to keep her down. You know, if we go back in time and she's still there, that's the first thing we need to do. Get rid of her.
Turn her off.
But like Brad and Ravonna seemed uneasy about what was going on, but they still did it, and I can't really forgive that. So I'm like, at this point, like,
well,
man.
If we go back in time, we can probably save them.
But it's still that they're capable and willing to do that. I've lost all respect, and not that I had much respect for them to begin with, but like, I don't think Brad deserved, they deserve jail. They deserve jail at this point, like, I know Brad is doing that because he deeply wishes to go back to his line, but like you allowed a lot of your comrades to die for this.
Just because they didn't want to follow Ravonna's order.
Yeah, and it's just like Doc said, like, oh, your life on the timeline was that good that it's worth killing so many people. And Ravonna, like, I get it that she's pissed, but it's almost like now that she knows, like, she wanted to help He Who Remains in the beginning. But now she found out that not only did she help him before, she also did so much that she considered her place by his side as a possibility, and it was implied that she was going to rule by his side because she was the general of the whole army in the fucking war against everyone else, like all the He Who Remains. So, well, all the other variants. So she did so much. She helped him so much, and he fucking erased her memory and put her on the same level as the underlings. So she's pissed, rightfully so, but her reaction to that is to be like, okay, well, fuck him, I'm gonna steal the TVA from him. So right now, everything she did this episode led to the disaster we saw because she tried to, it's almost like, oh, okay, you want to save the TVA, I want to save the TVA, but I want to save the TVA and then take control of the TVA, so I'm going to stop you from saving the TVA so I can do it myself and make things right. But everything she did was stop them from saving everyone, and because of that now everyone is fucking dead.
Yeah. I don't know what they're gonna do in episode 5 or 6, guys.
But it was infuriating, just the fact that they had the same goal, saving the TVA.
Same goal, but they don't want the same outcome.
But it's fucking bullshit when you don't see the issue so much as, you only see yourself. They're being selfish. Well, she's being selfish because she's trying.
She was selfish.
Yeah, she was trying to do this for herself and for her own gains, and if she wasn't gonna gain anything, she'd rather fucking, let the TVA destroy itself. What the fuck? I don't think that's how she thought about it, but this is definitely what she helped create,
that's
the destruction.
How it looks like, yeah.
By stopping them from doing things the right, saving the TVA, she allowed this to happen.
We were a bit far with the... She wasn't his daughter, nor a lover.
She could have been, though.
She could have been. Well, I mean, she was close. Like
she was a potential lover. But I think,
well, it did imply that they're gonna rule together. So I mean,
well, if you think about how
King and Queen, I guess.
If we think about what happened when she met the variant, it's probably the same that happened there. Although I always assumed that since she knew that she was working, she knew, right, that the timekeepers were not real, that they were just machines. She found out last season, and she was okay with that because it meant keeping the TVA, working and stuff. I don't remember, but I just, this season especially, I assumed that she always knew Who Remains was...
She was the one in charge, so she knew about all of the secrets, but she just kept them, I guess.
Okay, so basically she knew how the TVA worked, but she forgot her role in the creation of the TVA. And that part of the story, I agree. Like, she's right to be pissed because he stole what was, you know, what she deserved. He stole her.
What was due to her.
Well, yeah, she fucking saved him. She put him on the throne and he pushed her away.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't do partnerships. I mean, maybe he has a hard time trusting anyone. Maybe he wants this for himself. He seemed genuinely sad to send her away, so I think he cared. It's just that he believes that he has to do things alone and he can't trust people, or he doesn't want to allow anyone to be with him at the end of time where it's lonely and stuff. I don't know. For the sake of the character, I am hoping there was a genuine, you know, thought in his head that was like, oh, you know, for her sake, I want her to live life,
Well,
but...
we will probably never know.
He's dead.
He's dead.
But like I know variants are not the same, but
Yeah.
he's technically the same guy as Victor. So if the guy has the seed for greatness and heroism, I'm guessing he also had that. So his intentions were not that bad. It's just the way he did things was crazy. And that brings me to what we talk about every episode in this show. The whole fucking problem is not... is bad because there's no good answer. Sylvie's right, Loki's right, and even Mobius is right in his own way.
Pie. Yeah.
You deal with what the shit you have. The TVA was bad. There's a chance that the TVA is going to be good. If you're going to allow Sylvie to live her life and you're going to trust that she's not going to turn villain because she's a Loki, then you also got to trust that the people at the TVA can do good things. Like, there's always the element of trust, faith and all of that, hope, like Loki said. That's all they have. It's a good thing to have hope. It is scary, but if you don't trust anyone and you think you can do everything yourself, you're bound to fail.
But it is so hard to just put your trust in people that you don't...
Yeah.
people that you don't trust, sorry.
But that's why I'm saying Sylvie's right too.
To allow people to have control over certain things regarding your life, your existence, it is scary.
And like, that's the thing, like, Loki is right to be like, oh, we need to trust them to save the TVA, make it right, and then we need to trust them to make the TVA a better place. Because doing that saves a lot of people. But then Sylvie also has a point that the TVA was bad in the beginning, so who's to say that they're not going to be bad later? Because Loki is also implying that the TVA will stay around to look over all the timelines so that they don't step over the limit and stuff. Like, they wanted to keep an eye on Victor so he doesn't turn into He Who Remains. But except the fact that now they look over a lot of timelines, what's the difference? You know, they're still going to be looking over those people, ruling them and deciding if they need to be taken care of. It is still the job of people who think they're gods. But then again, do we trust them to just do whatever without people looking over them? That's the...
My best goal will be for them to just make sure that people do not want to start interlined war, or that those lines would not explode.
Well, the thing is, that I see the TVA like the police force. We need the police.
And that's just say, whoa.
Well, that's the thing. When people step over the line and you know, do stuff that's bad, we need some people to be like, okay, you did bad, you need to be punished. I'm not saying kill them, but I'm saying at least keep an eye on what's going on so you keep some sort of order. But when I say that, I do sound like He Who Remains, who was all about order, and even Ravonna, like order and stuff. So I say that and it feels wrong, but at the same time it feels right, you know, because I do feel that leaving them to do whatever is kind of like allowing them to do whatever they want, and it could be bad.
If you want something just simpler than that, okay? You said that the TV reminds you of the police force, right?
But like, think of, okay, let's take our world, our timeline.
Yeah.
When fucking Loki shows up with an army, we need the Avengers to stop him.
Yeah.
So when we have all of these timelines, we need the TVA to look over the timelines and stop whoever fucks up.
They're the freaking Time Avengers.
Yeah. It's true.
Same thing.
So I'm okay. So
they need to be there to make sure that people don't overstep out of their lines.
But we also need people in the TVA to take themselves, you know, look at themselves and make sure that no one in the TVA chooses to take that power and make it even worse than than what it was before, or even just back to what it was before. Allowing them to choose life or death for these people is not good either. So give them some power so that things don't go to shit, but don't give them full power so that they don't start doing what they did before. Oh, it gets confusing. And it's also the fact that Sylvie was right when she screamed at Mobius. These guys at the TVA, they don't remember their life. Maybe that's a good thing they should do. Have everyone have a life on the timeline so they know what they're defending.
Yeah.
Because if you don't live on the timeline, if you don't have a life over there, but you're ruling them, how do you know you're doing the right thing? Like, you would be destroying timelines without thinking of the consequences. You see them as a line on the screen.
Because you can't connect.
Yep. So that's why, like, you know, whenever we watch a show where there are kings and stuff, I usually say that the best king would be someone who grew up, you know, with the small folk, someone who grew up with the people, someone who, you know, was not necessarily born into riches, who had it all and never stepped a foot outside of the castle.
Usually you said someone who doesn't want to be king. That's what
No, but that too. But you know, if you think, I'm thinking Game of Thrones right now, but someone who has lived alongside the ones he rules.
Someone who knows what's best for people, what the people need and want.
Yeah, because if you think of yourself as better and on another plane and stuff, you cannot realistically rule these people because you don't understand what they're going through, you don't understand their reality, and when you make decisions about them, you're not thinking with your heart and your head, you're only thinking about with your head, and you only see a line on the screen. So yeah, allowing them to have a life on the timeline, allowing them to know we are human, have people change too, like time needs to move at the TVA. Change people who work there often. So you work, it's a job. You show up at the TVA, you do your thing, you go back home, and when you've lived your life, that's it. You get replaced by someone else. Not have the same people with no memory of the timeline. I think that this would work best.
A second set?
Yeah,
no, the 9 to 5.
9 to 5.
Not
yeah.
5. Not the.
Not the same thing.
No, 9 to 5. Yeah.
Yeah. But
working 9 to 5.
In my mind, it would be better. Because these people would truly be thinking of the ones they look over, and they would not just see a line on the computer.
Yeah, that'd be best if we can have it, because right now everything is just exploding.
Oh, it's not the end. They're making us freak out and wonder what's going to happen next, but of course we're going to manage. At the very least, someone is still alive after this because there's 2 episodes.
I think that you might have been right that he's gonna come to the past.
It felt like when we saw him in the end, he closed his eyes, and I feel like we heard the disruptance.
Yeah, but I do have a question though. Did someone finally ate that pie? Because they're always talking about take a pie, eat pie.
Mobius eats
some
it
pie.
for everyone else.
But did they really eat some pie?
They ate it in episode 1.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Was it good? Looks good.
You know what it looks like? It looks like the in French, le fluor that we get at the dentist.
Neon, yeah.
No. That's fluo.
Wow.
But it's the stuff that they give you at the dentist office that tastes like fake strawberry or something.
To strengthen your teeth, you think? Oh.
Yeah, but it kind of looks like that. Like it would taste like that, like fake strawberry, or in this case fake lime. But it's also it's this kind of stuff that we would see in the 70s or 60s. Like it's chemical stuff. Like there's nothing real in that.
Radioactive pie.
Almost.
Wow.
In any case, it was a really intense episode, and it's a good thing it's not the last one of the season, because damn, I would have been pissed if we had left the story on that.
Everything's gonna be okay. I hope that we can save dogs and her
people.
Minuteman, they call it that.
I hope
we can save Victor.
Yeah.
He was really nice.
And even like, I hope we can bring back Ravonna so she can have judgment.
Ha!
Don't scream.
No, sorry. But yeah, she needs to be put in her place.
No, but it didn't feel satisfying.
No?
We need more. We need,
you want to prune her again?
Well, pruning is a quick way to do this, but we need a more satisfying way, like to punish her.
Put her in a box.
Fucking prison would be fine, but like,
put her in a box.
I want her to face the consequences of her actions. Better than that.
Put her in a box.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna end this here. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode with us. If you want to see the full-length reaction to this, it is on Patreon already, so you can check it out. The link is in the description below.
Yeah, and the next one will be on YouTube next week.
Yes.
So see you then, guys.
Bye.